face is weird.
No, I don't think I ever noticed it. Hey guys, welcome back. We're sitting here discussing like
Brennan lost his mind.
our pictures backwards.
People knew that though.
I don't know if it's always been like that or what. But welcome. It's 8 or it is 3:05 Sunday in it's 8
We don't want
New
to hear you
Zealand.
twice. Your vacation was a great one. Yes, it was a great one.
It was honestly, it was so much fun. Wish we had more time. But y'all kind of know why we rushed home, but we'll kind of let everybody get in here before we get to chit-chatting. Hello, Nancy.
Joy in New Zealand. I loved your post on your trip. They are a lovely family.
Yes, they are. There's Andale Homestead, Andale Homestead. It's been a long day, guys. The heat has been terrible today. Neil, there's a Master Game. Carolyn, thank y'all so much for hopping in here. Leanne,
Margaret,
Angela, and Jacob. Thank y'all. Teresa from Alabama. I can't wait to go to Alabama. And
Stephen
there's
says
Kevin.
Pensacola, Florida. I seen a reel today on Facebook, and it was showing today, but I don't know if it's true. But there was a shark that ended up on one of those beaches. Like it ended up in the shallow ends. It didn't show it getting anybody, but it showed it swimming.
Hey Tina, how are you? Thank y'all so much for hopping on here and joining us tonight. We always look forward to.
I got a splinter.
Hey, I found some. I cared. Well,
yeah, you probably set them down somewhere.
No, Braylee had a splinter this morning.
I sent her to you. I said, go to your dad.
Oh, here it is.
I don't even know. Tweezers?
Where's that? This is how I got Braylee's out.
It was that bull needle stuff that was up there by that faucet.
That's it.
It's that little dot. You see it? It stings. Don't get it. Ah!
Shush. I don't see no little dot. Is it right there in the crease?
No. You don't see that dot? Right there. You see it? It's black. It's actually red when you get really close. Hey, Ed.
You done lost your mind. Let me.
No, nothing hurts. We'll get it later. We didn't want to see people. They don't want to see.
Anyways, yeah.
Brandon, you're 40 now. Time for glasses. Exactly.
I know. It is. No,
that thing.
I don't see the black speck in there, but I got Braylee's out this morning. She come in. I was editing videos, and she had a splinter in there. But let me tell you guys, it has been so hot today. We've been in the garden, and it has just went out of control while we was on vacation. But like I said, it took a little while. That video will be out here in a few days. Let me get everything set here.
If I had some tweezers, I can get it right there. I just pulled it down some.
Oh, I see it now.
Yeah, I peeled some skin.
Yeah, that's it.
It hurts.
There it is. Bam, I'm 2 for 2 today.
Yeah, he couldn't even see it. That don't even work. That's cheating. So suck on the area where the splinter is. That will help loosen it. I didn't think about that. I just been like messing with it. It's little bitty like that. Those bull needle. Is that what that is up there?
Yeah.
Gosh. But things you should do before going live. Yeah, I didn't think about it till we got here and was sitting down, and I felt it when I touched the table, and I was like, "Oh, I needed him to do that." And I didn't want to forget again.
That's one
It's a
unique thing about us. We just spring y'all on for everything.
Dr. Brandon Eddy to the rescue.
That's right. But I don't guess it's so hot. It's just the humidity has been terrible. Um, we actually, I don't know if you've been up the garden, but I picked it all and actually gave some all the tomatoes and stuff to one of our friends. She's a dispatcher that I used to work with, and it was amazing. I haven't got to see her in a long time, and she came out and got some vegetables, and man, it's been wonderful.
Dean said, I just went to bed. Y'all try to sneak in here on me.
I know, Dean. I seen your comment earlier. I had I sat at the table today for an hour cooling off because my phone went dead, and
He got tired because he's getting older.
Yeah, answering comments, and I answered a bunch today. So we even got accused of following the walkers. So
Living Life Loving says 101 degrees here today. By the way, your weed barrier worked great in the garden. It does work really good because there's no weeds at all. I mean, where the actual barrier is. But I think the part I don't like about it is that black barrier. I think it draws in the sun more and dries everything out more than if it was just like dirt.
yeah, and next year I don't know if we will have it like that. I kind of want to set up the garden. Well, here we go once again, kind of like Gary's. Um, we're just having fun with the comment that was said earlier, but I think that is, I don't know, just the black stuff makes the garden a lot hotter, and but then again, you look at the corn. If we didn't have it, that's what it looks like.
Yeah, the corn's pretty weedy.
So maybe next year
we won't have near as big of a garden either, though.
No,
I mean we might have the same size, but we're gonna have different vegetables or something. Because we have way too many tomatoes, way too many everything. And yes, we're trying to learn to can them, and we give a lot away or just stuff like that. But
yeah, there was a couple about our windshield that was broken. It got broke by a rock truck, but it's somebody made a comment about me being a cop driving a vehicle with a crack in the windshield.
Oh, that don't matter if it's not in your line of sight.
Well, it's also got to have more than one. It's got to have more than three, whatever you call them.
That
areas.
Ended up being, after we bought the car, we noticed there was a chip about this long at the very bottom where we didn't even notice it when we bought it because it was under the windshield wipers and everything. Well, it was it last summer? It was during ball season, and it was 110 degrees outside, and it ended up being the sun, the heat ended up cracking it.
Yeah, Terry said that humidity's in Texas is terrible as well. Yes, so we don't have misters. I did buy that black hose and run through, and I was going to put one of those lines at each plant, but the problem is our water pressure is too high. Even if we put reducers on it, regulators, it's still too high and it blows out the ends. So what we ended up doing is we got the sprinkler. We got a sprinkler that we set in the middle of the garden, and it actually goes completely around and it gets the whole garden.
It gets the potatoes too. Some people say that the potatoes doesn't get the wet water just because the corn is in front of it, but it does. But that's something we'll change up also, is we'll put that corn on the backside because it is the highest. I mean, there's things you learn, especially this being our very first bigger garden.
Yeah, and then also speaking of potatoes, they are ready to come out. We got to pick them tomorrow.
Sounds good.
They are dead.
Neil said, I just read a different one. He said, by the way, was it a good idea to video yourself going over 90 in a 75? We never said how fast we were going. We was behind that other car. Did you say going fast?
No, I don't know which one they're talking about. They're probably our vacation. That's where I seen that comment.
Yeah. So wait, let me figure this out. Oh, live and laugh, love it. Brandon, you must be following me. I gave tomatoes away today, rolling on
Well,
the floor, laughing out loud.
um, this
Question: do you still have the body cam?
yes,
Yeah, they
yes,
were his.
yeah. All my body cams I bought myself. Um,
Your video today was fantastic.
awesome, thank you. It took a long time um, to actually record that or get that one out. There was just so much editing to it. There were so many trips. It was pretty cool. Um,
Uh, Carolyn said, "I think you guys are. I think that you guys following the Walkers is a compliment." That's what I said. How is Badger doing? Carol says he's doing really good.
and Carol says, "Hey guys, I'm new to your channel. Humidity is so hot." Yes. Well, Carol, thank you so much for joining our family. We greatly appreciate it. Yeah, it's Facebook.
Turn
Um,
one mound of potatoes and see. Yeah, that's what we did a couple weeks ago, and there was like one, and then a few babies, like little bitty, and so we decided to wait a little bit.
hello, William, from Missouri. What part of Missouri? We just came back from Missouri. We didn't really film very much there. We went to an animal exotic auction. We didn't film much. I think it was just one of those deals. We was ready to get back home. It's a last minute deal because we'd already come home because we was excited about the house. So yeah,
Christy is doing well after surgery. Thanks for all the prayers. Doing well. Just not a fan of the meds. Awesome. I was wondering how you were doing.
yes, and I'm the same thing. Meds, it's important. Now I understand because the ibuprofen can definitely um, cause some problems, and it has for me. But I'm figuring everything out, so we're going to be good.
Oh, Neil said you showed a shot of the dashboard showing how far you drove.
Oh,
Oh, so
I was passing a semi.
huh.
What? It was 85 in that. I mean, that was
Yeah, a lot of the ways the
yeah.
speed's not just 70, 75. It goes way up there, which I'm okay with.
But I will take responsibility. I was speeding.
And I'm
I mean,
glad that you're talking about it and he was the one driving,
yeah,
not me.
yeah,
I was thinking you was talking about the one of the vehicle going crazy or whatever. I was like, I was
yeah. I
driving
took
then.
that one down.
Oh, did you?
Them people just.
I would have just left it up, but you read comments too much. Like, I mean, like, I'm open. It don't bother me. Where's Braylee? Braylee, they're all asleep actually. I think Leighton was going to sleep, but he wasn't quite there yet.
Hey,
But the
Robert,
rest
how
of
are
them were all
you?
asleep.
Tennessee Granny, love watching you guys learning farm life, and we are learning new things every day. Yes, you're right. We are definitely learning, and I enjoy learning, and we fix our mistakes and go on, and it's fun. We've had a blast doing it.
Do you have a potato fork? They work the best so you don't cut potatoes with a shovel. No,
No,
we didn't know. We don't really know nothing about nothing until we learned it from you guys. We're just kind of playing it by ear.
I know, Dean. I'm retired just in time. Couldn't write myself a ticket.
Super proud of Kayson's kayaking skills.
Yeah,
He was a pro.
Madison. The temperature today was about 98, I think.
It would have been hotter if it didn't rain some. We got some sprinkles off and on. And I think that kind of dropped the temp a little bit. Yesterday it was over 100. It was 105 whenever I seen it last.
Yeah,
Please pray
Braylee.
for my cousin. He's in the hospital because he threw up. All right,
All
Lord.
right. Braylee was cute. Yeah, what she was, and you could tell she was getting tired. But they was super excited about Alan and them filling up that pool, the reservoir for their farm. And
Did you get any video of that?
no,
No.
I was on the tractor. We
Yeah.
was I missed that part, but
I was inside talking with Vicky at the window, and I was watching her, and both of them. Well, it ended up being all three. I don't know if Leighton actually got in, but they were having a blast until it got too cold.
I'm telling you guys, it was so amazing um, the way they treated us. Uh,
Yeah, Vicky and Ellen's awesome, and Casey. The girls fell in love with
oh
Casey.
yeah, yeah. I think they latched onto her, and she they followed her everywhere, and even at home, she'd wake up and come out of the room, and they flocked to her. But it was really awesome, and we hadn't seen them guys in almost 2 years, and I'll be honest, when we woke them up that night, it just felt like, I mean, family. It was
Yep.
amazing. I've never. I mean, it was the whole trip was awesome. And if y'all haven't watched our video, um, they put up a video as well, and I'm going to go ahead and post their link on their channel. It's the farm on Route 66.
I'll pin it.
Steph's going to pin it, but Alan and Vicky, and they've got their daughter Casey that's staying home now with them. Well, she's going to school. Blake's already moved off, and he is in missionary. So, yeah. Um, the 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 house pad. Okay, so the videos should come out here in a few days with the house pad, but I mean we've got some things to talk about that, and we just hope y'all respect it. We're going to respect it. Um, Talking with the construction workers and their companies and the nation, and they do not want to be recorded during the process of their build. Um, Now the nation said they had no problem with us coming in recording end of the day or beginning of the day,
Or at lunchtime.
lunchtime. They just did not want any of their guys to be on any social media.
And I think they also said we can fly the drone
Yeah.
as long as they're just not face to face.
That we will fly the drone around and get some footage of equipment and stuff moving, but and I know, I mean, it kind of broke some of my plans, but that's okay. I'm going to respect their wishes, and I know there's going to be people out there and it's like, well, you can still do it, but no, we're going to respect their wishes, and we're going to do it the way they want, um, and we'll go from there. But we talk about that in the video, so that will be coming out as well.
Vina said hello for you because someone asked what your new job was since you are not at the police department, and they said Brandon's new job is stay-at-home farm dad like Gary Walker.
Yeah.
They'll make a joke out of it now.
Yeah. Kat said, finally caught you after being on. Oh, you already read that?
It was 126 degrees heat index. It felt like it. All right, Angela, no problem.
Yes, thank y'all so much for understanding, and that will be coming out very shortly, and it's still going to be nice. We're still going to get a time lapse of it. It's awesome.
Kathy said, I finally caught you after being in the hospital for a week. I just got out. Brandon, I had an infected common bile duct, so my diet has been flipped on its head to very eye-opening.
Had a what?
Infected common bile duct. So she's saying that she had to change her diet like you did.
Yeah.
And it was
I'm
eye-opening.
I'm still
Jacob's asking, will Kayson have his own room when the house is done? Yes. That was one thing that we kind of had to choose, like which kids had to share a room until they get a little bit older. And so we decided that the girls would actually do better sharing a room than the boys. So the boys will have their own room, and then the girls will they'll share for right now. But we've thought a bunch of things through. I mean, like the garage, if Brandon doesn't have it packed with everything, the garage we can always turn into a bedroom. Like say the girls just cannot handle each other in the same room anymore, we can always change that and give Leighton that room. And then I mean, we have a bunch of options that we can do if need be.
well, Madison. Good luck with your ball league tomorrow. Hopefully you'll win.
Pickleball.
Pickleball. St. Missouri here. She told me they're a couple hours away from us, Branson, I think. Right, Cindy? Or no, that's Candy. Which word?
Yeah.
Yeah, Cindy. I got them candies underneath. What? Go ahead.
What happens when Addison becomes a teenager? That's the same thing. Like when she becomes a teenager, obviously Leighton will be a lot older too.
Leighton will probably be down here.
Yeah, I mean, we can always put Leighton right down here because it's not that far from our main house.
We will leave that up to them, though.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it just kind of depends on how old they are. But if not, she'll have her own room because we'll move Leighton to the garage.
Yeah, I get a lot of my farm information from Gary. Yeah, Gary and Cassie, they help us out so much on that stuff. And also Ed, I get a lot of information from Ed as well.
Who stole the chicken eggs in Dodger's old place? I'm guessing the snake. That's the only possibility. I really do not believe the chickens would have ate them.
No,
because they were sitting on them.
We're feeding oyster shell as right now too. Yes.
So, but people did tell me that's something I want to do on a next video. So you just gotta wait and see. But I want to go ahead and get those straw bales out of there. Because they're stacked up like that, and that's just snakes can be sleeping in there.
That's my plan once we go to taking this red pen down.
Yep. It's close to Branson. Did you get my message about the website to find things to do when traveling?
Yes.
Oh, I need to look at that then.
Yes.
We finally just got our rooms or our Verbo, our rental. We just got it booked actually today.
Yeah, we will be leaving again here in a few weeks to Branson, but this is a family trip. This is our whole family. This has never been done before in our family, so we're super excited about it.
But if y'all do have some things that, because each family is going to pay for their own family. So, I mean, it's not bad. Everybody's, saved up for their own families and whatever. But if y'all have any things that we need to do or should do, all of us have kids. Like, there's, I think, going to be 12 kids and 10 parents or something like that. I mean, so kid-friendly. Obviously, I'm pretty positive we're going to Silver Dollar City. But besides that, just email us.
Yes.
I'll put the email.
So glad y'all enjoyed that getaway, Brendan. Now, it don't matter. Now you know the difference between a kayak and a canoe. Yes. And
I had to correct them.
The news of the house construction while gone, that was awesome. Yes, it was. And we pretty much knew it was going to happen that way. And Ed told me that Friday while we was driving out there that he had a dream that they started the house Monday, and sure enough, they did. Get a tractor yet, Brandon? No, we are still looking at a tractor. Um, we're going to do some more shopping. I do like the Solus tractor, but
It's weird. That usually doesn't go off that much. You got bigger hands than me.
uh, but it's not big enough for what we want.
Okay, Cindy.
Um, because we want to be able to cut hay and cut hay, rake hay, and bale our own hay, and in the long run, that'll save us money. Is it going to cost money up front? Yes, but in the long run, it's going to save us tons of money.
I can't wait to see Steph decorates the house, or how Steph decorates the house. Yeah, it's going to be, I don't know. I'm going to have some help because I'm not a decorator. I know, and I plan things in my head how I want things, but when it actually comes and it doesn't look like how I want it. So I have my themes, but I don't know for sure how to do it. May not be snakes. It might be mink or weasels. I had that happen when one of my chickens was sitting on eggs. It turned out to be minks. I've never heard of them.
No, I haven't either.
I've heard of weasels. Neil says, I looked at that brand of tractor and they only seem to have the one model with the different drive chains.
Well, I might have to go in and look a little bit more about it then, because that's what we really need.
The house builders just made Ed's dream come true.
Yeah.
You guys need to take more trips away from your homestead so you keep showing up and they build your home. I know, that's what I said. We need to go on vacation so they'll do more.
And that's the deal. We're going to talk. It's going to come out. Some of this stuff kind of repeats because we talk about it on our lives and in our videos. But after this happens, the house, after they get the pad all built up where it needs to be, it's going to stop for a while, and then they're going to have to bid out. So this is just a process. Hopefully, it will help bring in other contractors and stuff like that.
Yeah, then the concrete people will come in and they'll box it off and do all the concrete flooring or whatever, and then the plumbing, I think, and then they'll stop again, and then they'll start the house, I guess. Better check the parts available for the tractors. And decorate anywhere you want. I just want my chair inside the door to the right in front of the TV. Yeah, Dean. Yeah. And I rearrange all the time. Like living out here, it's been really hard for me because you can't really rearrange. I've rearranged the camper a couple times, but there's only 2 ways to do it. But when we lived in town, that living room got rearranged all the time, and the kids' bedrooms.
Laura, so the deal with the pond overflowing, there wasn't nothing I can really do. What I'm going to have to do is come on the backside and dig a little down the steep hill there, and put me a tin horn in there to have a overflow, and then we're going to do it like that. But I'm going to wait just a little bit because we're saving up funds to extend our pens for the goats, and I want to get them so we can separate them. But we'll just kind of play it by ear. I don't think that was kind of rare, us getting 6 inches of rain in that amount of time. But in the long run, I'm going to go ahead and do that.
That little Braylee is so brave. I couldn't believe she jumped off that big rock. Yeah, did you post both videos of her jumping? Okay. She's a little daredevil. We even went today to the water park, and she swam almost the whole time without her life jacket, but I was with her the whole time. So at the water park, the lazy river, she can stand on her tippy toes and be over the water. But with her being flat footed, the water came right about to her nose. So she didn't get to go down there. Now up where she's up around the fish and not real fish, it's a fish slide. But up the kiddie area, I always let her leave her life jacket off. But when she goes around the lazy river, or they have a swimming pool in the diving board area, we had usually she has her life jacket on, but today she didn't want it on, so I went out there with her and was teaching her to swim. Melanie says, I seen today that y'all are going to be at the YouTube meetup with Cog Hill Farm in Alabama.
Yes. So if y'all live close to Alabama, most definitely we're going to be there September 9th, and we would love for y'all to come out, and so we'll get a chance to meet some of you guys.
Be exciting. Just saw the video on retiring from sheriff's office. You definitely made the right choice. Love your videos.
Yes, and something about that right there, guys. Today is my official last day. I am no longer a deputy in the state of Oklahoma as of today. Today's my last day.
Yep. How's Dixie and the puppies doing today? They're doing really good. The puppies got out earlier, but that was because Mr. Kayson loves to go in there, or the girls. But today it was Kayson.
They're actually coming out that hole too. Where I put that other panel, I've got to put something up there because they're coming out the hole.
I just noticed it was open earlier, and Kayson said he was in there earlier.
I think Tuesday is the day that we're going to get them and take them to Joanne's and get their shots. Because some of them are going to be going to their new homes here soon.
Toby and Carly's doing good too. Carly I seen earlier today, and Dixie I seen, but Toby I didn't. I'm sure he's underneath the house. We always, after we get off live at 12 o'clock, we see him outside.
Yeah.
Titanic Museum. I've heard about that. My sister actually went to that. The Marvel Cave, world's largest rooster statue. You might like that. World's largest toy museum. Okay, I'm going to screenshot it. Was that Facebook? Oh, that was Facebook. You screenshot it.
She emails too.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's right. I didn't even look at the name. But yes, Cindy's. Yeah.
Spirit Bear, we will definitely keep you in your prayers, and keep me in your prayers as well.
Awesome, Christy. She's gonna try to make it in September.
That will be awesome. I hope y'all, a lot of y'all that live in that area, get to come out, because and there's other states that we're going to be visiting. Just like this was kind of new to us in Arizona. But maybe when we start going to places like that, maybe we can set up a place that we can actually meet people in that area. And because I want to get to meet y'all, because y'all spend so much of y'all's time watching our family and just showing y'all support and love to our family. And I believe we owe y'all that as a content creator. And I believe we do owe y'all that. And we greatly appreciate it. Eric said he lives 10 miles from Orange Beach, Alabama.
Mm-hmm. I don't see it now. I think, if I'm not mistaken, the puppies were born June 2nd. I looked it up the other day because someone on a comment asked how old they were. I believe it was June 2nd.
Cindy, I'm not for sure if it's acid reflux. I know one thing. I believe the taking the ibuprofen for so long created ulcers. So I'm taking other stuff to try to keep it down because I did miss a couple days while I was on vacation and it flared back up. So I'm trying to get it back where it is. That way I'll start taking my medicine. Congratulations. I know
Yes,
that
it
was a
was
big
June
relief.
2nd when I released the video, so it was most likely June 1st when she had the babies.
I know you big relief and probably had a lot of mixed emotions also. Yes, I still do. I talked to the guys. I talked to Blake a little bit today, and it's different.
Do you know where we're staying when we go down there?
Um,
Have you already booked a hotel or anything?
in Alabama,
Yeah.
yeah, we got a yeah.
Okay. Well, Christy said she's going to be staying at her folks, and from their house it's only about 3.5 hours. Just not sure where to book the place to stay. Any ideas? My thing, I mean, it kind of depends on how much you really want to pay, but I would just type in hotels, Jemison, Alabama, and they'll pull up different things. Or you could do Verbos, which is VRBO, vacation rentals.
That
Or
is
really
the
anything.
cheapest way, I think, getting
Yeah.
the houses. I'll probably be coming to Jemison when y'all.
I'll be on way home from Orange Beach that
That's
day and pass
awesome.
through.
That'll be exciting.
Awesome, Jamie. Steph's not tired. I yawn. Well, I mean, I guess I could be tired. We was in the sun a lot today, but I don't feel tired. I got my second wind. Dame says, "Hi, Eddie family. Loved watching y'all on vacation. Looked like everyone had a great time. Welcome home. Sure, all those critters missed you too." Yeah, Cowboy
Yes.
missed Brandon a little bit.
Yeah, he stayed around me extra today.
Chrissy says, "As long as it's not a Roach Motel, I'll pay good for a nice place to stay." Yeah, you never know.
Those Verbos, those are pretty nice, and
Yeah.
they're fairly cheap. Just depends on what area and what time of the year.
Yeah. Well, all you beautiful people, it's time for me to surf. Love you all, prayers for all, and especially you guys, Eddie family. Thank you, Angela. I live 40 miles south of I-40 in Arizona on 191.
Oh, really? 191.
Turn that off.
That's
Please.
on this side of Flagstaff, I think.
I love the Cog Hill channel. I just received their coffee in the mail today. Some friends of theirs process their own coffee in Selma, Alabama. Looking forward to trying it tomorrow morning. I heard that they do that. I seen that, and I seen it. Maybe it was Facebook. I don't remember.
Yeah.
But I seen it, and
I've seen it, but I
thought it was
can't
cool.
drink coffee right now. I'm trying to figure out what makes my stomach hurt and what not.
Oh,
So
I just noticed.
yeah.
You haven't really. It's good to stop. Water's really good.
Yeah, Fifi did an awesome job feeding the animals. That's right. She did. James, yes. Jesus, come to Jesus and be saved. Yes, he's an amazing God.
Oh, cool. I've always wanted to go there, but I don't have a car.
Sorry to hear that.
Yeah. I know how you feel, Brandon. I'm in the process of healing from an ulcer I developed from a diabetic medication I was put on. Very painful.
It is. It's. I mean.
Yes, Karen.
I hope that's what it is. That's what the doc says. We'll see. I should have just kept taking my medicine like I was supposed to.
Karen says good night. Church is in the morning.
Yes, it is.
For us too. I made the kids take a shower and be all nice and ready to be at church in the morning.
Yeah, Jason putting out them dance moves.
Brian, stay away from the spicy foods and fried foods.
Well, that
Really
was the
hard.
deal when we was in Macon, Missouri. I went to Taco Bell and I had treated myself to some tacos and hot sauce, and I shouldn't have done it.
I think he could have handled the tacos without the hot sauce. But then again, I mean, the taco meat and stuff's real greasy too. Have you checked you for I know how to say it. Diverculosis.
No,
Diverticulitis.
no,
Diverticulitis. I think that's something like that.
but I haven't been eating any peanuts or shells or.
When does the school go back? Actually, we just got their teacher reveal tonight. So the kids know, like, each grade has about 4 teachers. So they get separated into groups. And which I was very new to when my kids started going to school here, because we had one grade, like, we had a Spanish teacher, a science teacher, geometry teacher, math teacher. We just had one teacher for each subject. And this is a lot different.
Yes, that's we don't watch TV much anymore, anyways. We mainly watch YouTube video or our friends on YouTube or other things. There's just really no time to actually watch TV because at nighttime we're trying to get caught up on other stuff with social media, and daytime we're out working.
They said try doing taco meat in water instead of oil, then drain it real good. Well, we don't do when I do tacos before we started the hunting and stuff like that. You just get store bought meat and you fry it, and it's just greasy. So we drain the grease and then you put the stuff in it. We don't use it for water, or it just comes with grease. But now, since I've been cooking tacos here, most of the time I'll use deer meat, which has no grease. Stephanie, are you going to have a front porch on your new home? Have 2 rocking chairs, you and Brandon enjoy your beautiful land. I think we will. It'll be a smaller front porch, but we'll have a nice size patio on the back, which will help out a lot. And that's probably because the back will be facing the sunset, and that's probably where we'll do our coffee drinking, or might do our lives back there. I don't know, but most likely on the back. I know. I want some tacos too now. If you eat anything with seeds, nuts, popcorn, or acidy things. I had some popcorn earlier today. Susan, I watch YouTube and Netflix and Hulu, but that's because that's what I have on my phone. Now, once we get our house, I'll most likely get Dish again, because that's just something that TV is just something that gets me away, I guess, if that makes sense. It just kind of relaxes me, and it's just my thing to do. Let's see. Hi, Ricardo. Yes, it does make sense. Okay. Just making sure it does make sense. We watch your videos every day. I just keep the fantastic work you are doing. You are very precious, beautiful, and loving parents. And your children are so special. You should be proud of your accomplishments. Love y'all. Thank you. Let's see. Donna, did you get to choose what the house layout is, or does any nation just build the same style for everyone? No, they have separate designs. So, like, if you're only like a 1 bedroom, 2 bedroom, or even 3 bedroom, you get I don't know exactly how many, but you get way more designs than, say, like we're getting a 4 bedroom, and I think they might do a 5 bedroom, but your kids have to be like a separate distance of age and everything. But so we had a few designs to pick out of, and really I just picked the biggest house, but I like the layout better. So
And that's the deal is, one of the reasons we decided to go ahead and do the loan with the Indians is there's no interest rate, and all the taxes on it for the property and everything's
there's
taken
0
care
taxes.
of. So it was just a no-win situation. But and sometimes I wish we'd have just contracted it out ourselves and it had been here and it had been done.
But we're gonna love it in the long run. It's just gonna take a little bit longer. Deanne said I cracked my top dentures, so now they are getting repaired. Could take 2 weeks. Been trying to figure out what I can come to eat.
Yeah.
Hey, you could do bean and cheese burritos from Taco Casa. I did that when I got my wisdom teeth taken out, but it was like right after, so everything was still numb. I could eat that, or just beans and cheese.
Yeah, the kids are going to love picking the potatoes. Yeah, they have a blast in the garden, and that's the deal. Is here late the last couple of days is we've been getting to pick the garden every single day and getting a bunch of stuff.
Need a bland diet for a few weeks until your stomach heals. Stay away from acidy things like fruit, juices, citrus, tomatoes, hot peppers, even soda. Soda can irritate your stomach.
Well, the doctors told me to eat fruit.
Yeah, the doctors told him to eat fruit, and so he's been eating a lot of fruit actually. Kids in Australia wear school uniforms and go to school for 6 hours, most 9 to 3. Ours don't have to wear uniforms, but they do have to be decent. And school's 8 to 3. Like Leighton being in middle school, I think it's like 3:20 or something like that now. But you messed me up scrolling. After living in a camper all this time, you will be more appreciative of your new home.
Yes, you are 100% right about that.
Yes, Derek, we've been picking tomatoes for a while, and we pick a lot of them.
Yeah, we gave a bunch of them away today. But I was going to eat one, but I'm afraid that'll mess with my stomach. So I haven't been eating much. Just some snacks here and there. Hopefully it'll heal up.
Laura says, with you being gone in September, will Marie and William be the ones taking care of your animals? No, we will have family and friends come and help out.
Most likely in September, it'll be my dad.
Yeah. Get you all a smart TV, and you won't need dish. I got rid of almost $100 a month bill. Yeah, our dish bill was only like about $50 a month. And that's because my movies are mostly on the news channel stations. So I just had like the smallest real package that had mainly the news.
Didn't realize oranges had acid in them.
I think she meant acidy fruits such as oranges, grapefruit, lemons, and limes.
And I have been eating oranges. That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Man.
You should put the farm on Verbo, and we can come rent it and take care of your animals while you're gone.
That wouldn't be a bad idea.
Yeah. You gonna live in a camper for a week?
I'm telling you, I wish some people could just experience it for.
Some people probably do that. They put up their homes for rent while they're gone so that someone else can take care of it. That's actually not a really bad idea. I'm not going to make someone stay in a camper, so I'm not thinking about it, but that's a really good idea. Doctor said only pears and peaches.
I'm gonna plant some peach trees for sure out here.
Jamie said, but if I see a snake, I'll be running like Forrest.
Oh yeah, I'll be the same way.
Did you find out what happened to the chicken's eggs when you were gone, Stephanie? No, we don't know.
We think
so
it's
we're
a
just
snake.
most likely a snake. I would stay in a tent to look after the farm. Yeah, I don't know about all that. Especially
I
this
agree
rainy
with Jamie.
weather.
I don't like snakes. I would run fast like Forrest. Yes, I'm the same way. And here's the deal: if I can see them, I'm okay. But
Yeah,
it's
like
the
those ones in the creek. No.
Yeah.
When I can see them, it's not good. I'd rather not see them. It's not so much what you eat, it's how much you eat of it.
Yeah, I can see that too. Did
Any chance
Kevin
to
already
have...
hop? Kevin, y'all already got y'all's place booked for September?
Where do you see Kevin?
He was on here at the beginning.
Oh, I didn't see him.
He probably realized it's your channel and had to move on.
He probably realized you wouldn't stop talking, so he couldn't get a word in. Oh, there he is. He's here.
Have you already got y'all's place for September?
We live in the city. Our dog died after getting bit by a water moccasin. Oh, I'm sorry.
And water moccasins are very, very dangerous.
Baked sweet potatoes. Long story. I want to hear about this later.
Oh, you're not going? What?
You want me to?
Yeah.
Don't start.
Well, do what you got to do or whatever.
I'm crazy? I already did. A dead snake is a good snake.
I seen that the other night when she almost stepped on. Or she did step
on it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, Cassie. See, I don't even see her. Oh, Steph got the giggles.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you only knew.
All snakes. Well, here's the deal: is like if I can see the snake, I'm good. But yeah, I don't like to be surprised. Not much. Just trying to survive the heat and trying to figure out where y'all are going to travel to next, and maybe we can follow y'all. What's because I don't know if we're doing that or not. So that's the reason why I'm putting that out there. Hello from Australia.
Are you guys got any ticks? We have a few. Like I've picked off a few, but not as many as you would think. Been a while since I caught you live. Just watched the Arizona trip. How fun.
Yes, it was amazing.
New name, Copycat Okies. Since I'm over 21, I'll be working at the local restaurant in the pickleball department. So excited to work. I'll be busy working 2 jobs now on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and the gym on Sundays.
Yeah, somebody actually sent me an email with that mix right there. Hope y'all guys are having fun. I still love Rangers snow cone dill pickle. That's so funny. I laughed. I've watched that thing 3 or 4 times.
I guess I didn't see that one. Yeah. The kids, I didn't see this video, so I don't know. But the kids, every time we go to the snow cone stand, they want the salty frog or salty dog, which is both like a pickle juice.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Is the pine sol toxic to animals?
I'm not sure.
I don't know. We don't really use it. My grandchildren walked on a timber rattlesnake walking out to the chicken coop the other day. The daughter made sure that won't happen again. He went back and told the guy it was supposed
To be
a snow cone, not just a pickle. Oh. Oh, so he went to like a snow cone stand and asked. I need to go watch that. I'll go watch that after here. I missed your cabin updates. I think I missed it. What stage is it at now? We just need the ceiling and then to mud and tape everything. What? Actually, the kid, it was a teenager. Oh. That's what pet sitters are. They stay at people's houses when they're gone. Some people jump from place to place. Oh, well.
Yeah, we had a really good time on the vacation. It was awesome. You know, hopefully we get to do more stuff like that. And we will. One good thing about it is it seems like now if we're going to leave home is when something will always happen, or maybe they'll build the house faster. But one thing for everybody that's hopping on here, one thing important that we said earlier is, we spoke with the contractors and everyone this week or yesterday, and we will be doing updates and filming the house process after everybody leaves. They do not want to be on camera. They don't want to be, which is fine. I'm going to respect it. And we'll just get the footage and just do daily updates or something like that. So now with the work on the outside, fly the drone around. That way you can't see nobody, but maybe at a distance or whatever. So it's so sad because a lot of people takes content and try to make people look bad, and then that's the reason why I get in this predicament. So we're just going to respect it and go on with it.
Some people watch Travel Channel. I watch my YouTube family's travel adventures.
That's awesome. Yeah, that is awesome. We went up and actually took some trees and stuff out tonight. So just moving on up slowly but surely.
Like I said earlier in the live, their respectful request equals a huge blessing to your family. Yes. Too bad you can't set up a game camera and get some time-lapse footage.
Yeah. And I think that's one reason about, and that's it, because really, as creators, millions of people over the world see what we do, and there's 500 ways you can do it, and then they say their opinion, and I have no problem with it. But somebody doesn't do comments all the time. They see it. It took a little while for us to get used to those kind of comments. And these are great people that are up here. They talked us through everything they was doing. It was awesome, and I can't wait. There is Richard
Hi, Jody.
Lopez. I got your email, and I'm on it. So, guys, go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
We like told y'all before. Richard is with River City, and that's where we get our merchandise. And we actually been working on them today, and I sent out some emails and got some shirts and stuff on Works. They're going to put some beautiful artwork up, and hopefully we're going to do this release right at September 1st, or it's going, let me look. Go ahead and read some comments for a minute while I do.
Did you get pictures of standing on the corner in Winslow, Arizona by the sign? That's from the Eagles song, Take It Easy. Yes, we did get some pictures, and I love that song. I'm an oldie.
Yeah, I think we're going to do, this is just a rough estimate, do a merch launch September 1st. And that's going to have our shirts, some stickers, calendars, and still working on a hat logo, but we'll just have to see what happens there.
Well, Cassie, we don't need your business then. She said, I'll only buy one if it says Boomer. Well, we will send you down the road to someone else.
Oh, I wish we knew they was gone. We went right by their house coming home.
I know, we could have planted something.
Oh, and we did. We did have something we should have dropped off. I forgot. Yeah, we got a package for y'all. Not a package, but hats. We got hats. But that was the whole deal. We was going to stop.
Did you get some?
I was going to stop on the way back, but then I realized that they was out of town because I wanted to stop and eat at my place. So I was like,
should have.
It was a little detour, but we was on our way home. I was ready to go.
Are you gonna make any peppers or salsa with your peppers and tomatoes?
I don't know, because if I can get my stomach quit hurt, I probably won't ever eat.
They had extra security this time.
Oh, did they?
They knew you were thinking about coming.
Yeah. Oh, so anyway, on the shirts though, we had such a big. Everybody liked the cowboy shirt, so we will probably do a pre-launch on that, so I can tell and look and see how many people really are going to get the cowboy shirt. These daggum flies.
Up close and personal.
How many people's actually going to order one, because with all the yeses and all that, there's about 250 of them, and that's, to fill that many, I'm going to have to get like 300 something shirts. So I want to make sure everybody wants one. We'll do a pre-launch on that.
Did you get your Captain Kayson shirt?
No, we're still in the works on that.
I felt that smack.
I'm sorry.
Do you need more driveway work done? Not yet, but I think we will probably end up doing the driveway a little bit better once all the trucks come in and like the house is done, because obviously with the big trucks rolling in and out, especially when they actually start hauling in like the actual house, the brick and everything, I'm sure we will need to finish the driveway. And I mean, It's good now, but it needs to be
So
lot more.
they've delivered 17 loads of sand.
And they're supposed to have 31.
Yeah.
Something like that. Screenings,
like yeah. So the way man, it's got to come up so far. It's got to have 6-inch lifts. And the way they do it is they go in and put 6 inches of screenings, pack it down, water it, and then they have somebody come in and test it. And it's got to pass the test. If it don't, they make them rip it up and redo it until it's perfect. They actually did that while we was out there.
Yeah, there wasn't much. It was just like one corner.
Yeah, and you know, I wish we could have showed that, but you know, just like Cassie and them said earlier, it's just so many people that criticize other people, and when you're not used to reading those type of comments, it's hard. So I understand.
Cassie's mouthy tonight.
Yeah. Let me
see her on here? Ed said something about a cowboy shirt, and she said, as long as it's not an OSU cowboy, Ed. I'm gonna design a shirt and just send it straight to your house. Embroider shirt with all the puppies on them. Yeah, that would be cute, but we're not keeping the puppies. So it would need to be like maybe all the dogs, all 3 dogs or something. Or 4. We're keeping 1 dog. We have gnats here in Ohio. We can't hardly eat. The only time we've had gnats was I bought some potatoes just from the store because we didn't have a garden or nothing, and I put them under a cabinet just to get them out of the way, and forgot they were there. And they were smushy, but they wasn't like, I threw them out because they were trash, but they weren't like moist or nothing, or they didn't get moist outside the bag anyways, but that brought in a lot of gnats. What about a cowboy Kayson shirt? Oh, maybe. Cassie, you're putting me to sleep. It's the only reason I'm yawning. Cassie, go get your goat unstuck. I have the stuff to make a shirt. It's just right inside that trailer over there. Do a Carly shirt. I don't know. We might. I don't know. Goats and girls shirt. Good ideas. Cassie, have y'all ever been to Branson? If y'all did, what did y'all do? Brandon and Cowboy together. I won't wear a shirt that had Brandon on it. Trap this shirt with animals you trap. Yeah. That would be a good one. 6 hours on the road, then 1 hour to the hospital to see my dad and back. I'm tired. I can tell. When are we going to finish the shed? Which, if you're talking about this place, we was actually going to do some today, but then it got really dark and it was just really, the sun wasn't out. So we figured we would take that chance to actually do some outside chores, because it's just, when it's not so hot, you try to go outside. And then if it's super, super hot where you can't handle it, we do stuff in here. When Branson has a kid, and now we go at least every other year. Lots to do. Y'all going? Yeah, we're going in August with it's Brandon's dad and stepmom doing it, but they're doing like the immediate family, like me, Brandon, Brandon's brothers' families, and then Brandon's sister's family. So we're all going. I think there's 23 of us, 22 or 23 of us all together going. So we just rented our Verbo today, and then I'm sure we'll do Silver Dollar City. Um, but other than that, I don't. They probably have some more things planned, but and then you know how we are. We just whenever we see it, we'll do it. You should go Great Wolf in Kansas. Oh, I didn't think about that. They do have a Great Wolf Lodge. I forgot they have a Great Wolf Lodge in Kansas City, Missouri.
Yeah.
Dutch has been to Branson. I seen that. Brandon, you're living the way your people lived in the old days. My relatives still live on our reservation.
Yeah, and that's the deal is Oklahoma just got our reservation back. So
Is the pond still overflowing into where the chickens are? No, it's already gone down some. It sprinkled a little bit today, but not actual rain, so it didn't overflow or nothing.
we have one in Kansas side by the racetrack.
Grapevine, Texas, Great Lodge is better than Kansas City. Been to both. Say we've always been to Grapevine and we love it.
We do. The last time we went, our room caught on fire.
Yeah.
The night before we arrived, it actually caught on fire. So
yeah, it was rough. Kansas, Silver Dollar City, Wonderworks, Beyond the Lens, Dolly Parton Stampede. There's some game rooms, lots of mini golf, couples of zoos, safari, aquariums. I figured like aquariums and stuff like that would be really fun for the kids. Ripley's, girls only, though. Ripley's was okay. Yeah. I had an attack of fruit flies a week or so ago. Just about got them gone. It takes time and effort. Sounds like yours was fruit flies and not big flies. Yeah.
I don't know what kind they are, but they're just.
They're talking about. We gave stories about gnats before, which I think gnats are kind of like fruit flies. They're little bitty. We are going to Branson next week to watch Esther at Sight and Sound Theater. The kids love it there. This is their third, fourth play to watch.
Oh, really? We'll have to keep that.
Keep it in mind.
That must be the theater then, or something.
I hear there's a lot of.
We will be
plays.
in Branson the 1st through the 6th. You already told them that?
Yeah, I didn't tell them when. I told them in August.
Yeah.
But yeah. That's what I was asking Cassie if they've ever been to Branson. She says they go all the time. No, she said like every other year they go, and then as kids she went all the time.
Madison, you got a new job?
Yep.
That's awesome. Wisconsin. Well, here's the deal. We want to visit all 50 states, but I don't know if that'll happen. I'll have to get over flying.
I'll put a little cup of vinegar out for when I have gnats and fruit flies. Yep, that's what I ended up doing, and it actually caught quite a few.
Yeah, so all the shirts, they should go out Monday because they didn't run yesterday. We're down the road. No, I didn't get them there in time, and they didn't run today. But they should be in the mail Monday. Man, there was so many y'all come through and ordered. Y'all about cleared all the shirts out for sure. Yep. Brenton, Missouri. Same here.
I moved to Australia from Sweden in 1979 when I was a kid, or when I was 5. We love visiting Sweden as I still have family there. We just it'll just be my husband and I going as our sons are now adults.
And puppies.
Hawaii is the only one you would have to fly to.
I know, but there's times I feel like I can fly, and
Yeah, on the way back from all these trips we just took, he was actually thinking about, like, he was saying that would be the longest he ever drives, that he's going to start flying more because it was a long trip.
yeah,
Everybody's going on vacation.
dog shirt. Um, probably not this go around. Um, the shirts are going to have, our Badger, Cowboy, Cinderella, and Skittles. We're going to do some changing up, and we'll see. We're just going to try to make them look nice. And I'm telling you guys, that company we use is absolutely amazing. River City, they have some, what would you call them people? Graphic design people?
Yeah, graphic design.
It's amazing what they do. And every now and then, Richard hops on here. They do amazing work. So
yeah, that's what we heard in Victoria. You could do a cruise to Hawaii. A friend did, but we talked about that too. But I think we'll end up doing like some of these farther states out. We'll probably end up flying. Good night, Cassie.
we'll see y'all. Y'all have fun and be safe.
Seeing the states is better in the car.
Debbie says if you get a big, good size airplane, it's not so bad.
Hey, well, Debbie.
Hopefully, I don't know. Hopefully, if I ever do fly, it's a big one. Yeah, that's for sure. Well, thank you. Well, thank you so much for watching. Well, my son-in-law is an airline pilot and loves his job. He has helped me be less afraid of flying. Huh. Well, I mean, I guess that's what you do for a living. I guess if you got control of it. And I know they say there's more car crashes than airplane, but still. Just buy a ticket and go for it. Keep the windows closed. It's probably what's going to get me is the whole pulling back. When it actually takes off.
I can't wait. Just buy the tickets and go for it. Keep the window.
I just read that.
Oh, I was ignoring you at that point. Steph, is that your very own natural color of hair? I really believe it is. So beautiful and true. Red hair. Click on it since you're going to mess me up. So beautiful, a true red-haired girl, and your little girls are so lucky too. It reminds me of those cute little red-haired kittens. Remember Puff, the cat, and our grade 1 readers? Well, maybe you're too young. Probably weren't even born yet. Yeah, I don't remember, but yes, it's natural. It's kind of. I still have to take a shower later. This is water park hair. Don't think about that part because once that happens, it's too late to get off. That's right.
It's Linda. It's just kind of part of it, we was on the list for 8 years, and we the same week that we was actually trying to get a loan to build our own house is the week they reached out to us. So we felt like it was a God given sign, and that's the reason why we went for it. But they're just so busy, and contractors are busy building houses, and so that's the reason.
Good night, Christy. Yeah, we seen that they have a baby horse.
Do not sit in the back of the plane if the incline will bother you. Also, I didn't. So I want to.
I'd want to sit in the back because we'd be at the bottom down here and be like, I was like you, Brandon. I refused to fly. I went on my first flight in my late 30s, and now it's my favorite way to travel. I'm not crazy about the landing part. Don't tell them that. What kind of program is building your house?
It's just through the tribe. I'm Chickasaw Nation, and they have a housing program. Basically, we get a loan through the Indians to build their house, and it's just a lot cheaper, and it's amazing.
Susan likes the middle the best.
We're definitely going to have to try that sometime.
We'd probably have to do it. Maybe we have to do like a parents' getaway one weekend or something, because I feel like with it being his first time traveling, the kids don't need to be there because they'll be like, Dad, look, Dad, or Mom. And that might be a little bit nerve wracking. Let's see, y'all. When taking off and landing is loud and scary, as also bouncing around in the air is scary too. As I flew back and forth to California, it wasn't a big plane.
Madison said, Brandon, you guys can come to Chicken and Pickle in Overland Park when I'm working. I can meet you guys. Is that here in Oklahoma? Was it? I forget where you was from.
Neil says, Brandon, you will need to read out more of the comments. Sometimes it's hard to work out what comments you're replying to. Steph will teach you.
Yeah.
That's what I was trying to figure out earlier, what he was talking about. Flying ain't much different than sitting in a train car or Greyhound bus. Commercial airplanes are big. Well, I've never been on a train. Or a bus. Actually, yes. Yes, I have. We went on, when I was in high school, we did things with the college and went on a Greyhound bus.
Well, we got some mail call before we get off here, and we're going to open up the mail and see what's going on here. All right, I'll let you
read it.
Well, that's mail.
Hi. I have fun watching you on YouTube.
Well, maybe that is just for us.
That's what I was thinking.
Okay, this one's got something in it.
Yeah, this one was just a message to us.
Oh wow!
They sent that to me. Brand Stephanie, keep up the great videos. My son is stationed at Tinker Air Force Base on AWACS. I am a retired lieutenant from this agency. Also taught at FBI Academy for a few years after retirement. God bless you and your family.
And who is that from?
Bob, I think. Yeah.
All right. Well, I appreciate it, Bob, and I will put this on my. It actually go in the safe, and then once I get the wall up, we'll add this to the wall. And looks like somebody sent some peppers.
Thought you might like these small, dark green jalapenos. If you plant now, they should grow pretty fast. Enjoy watching every animal and everyone. You're a sweet family. God bless you.
I wonder
Donna.
I wonder if these are the kind that we want.
They could be, she said dark green, but she said small too. So maybe.
Because I might just pull up the ones we got. Because then I want the ones that we can actually have in the.
Route 66 is live.
Oh, did they already go live?
Okay, let's do this last one.
And it's a birthday card. Thank you, Debbie. So guys, it is. I mean, we're getting ready to get off here anyways here in just a few minutes. But Route 66 is live. Why don't y'all? I'm going to put that link down here again. Go over there, join their live.
Still pinned.
Join their live and tell them you came from live on the Eddy Family Farm, and we greatly appreciate it. We're going to go ahead
and go switch over from here because I guess they are live now. So switch over from here. Go watch at least a little bit of theirs. I know it's late.
We'll meet y'all over there.
We will see who goes over there.
All right. We're going to see. Light it up, guys. There's 400 people in here. Good night, guys.